Our pre-sales looking for the 2023 Mega Tens. Sure, smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Gamer's Choice over here is where we're going to be starting things off today. And yes, if you use discount code MCO40, you will get the chance to save on everything that you actually see here. So yes, these prices do get cheaper and free shipping, by the way, if you're over $25. So these deck cores, let's be honest here, when you can kind of get an entire deck wrapped up with a nice little pretty bow on top of it for a certain price, this is where people come to look for the best value typically, you know, in sets like this. So you can get an entire branded Bi-Steel core for $90. That literally is super amazing. To be honest with you, the whole core itself used to be ridiculous up to this point. I mean, the price of Lubellions before, you know, the reprint were pushing $60, $70 a piece, and nobody wanted to spend that. You can also get an entire runic core for $70, but to be perfectly honest with you at this point in time, I would suspect that there probably will be some sort of limitation on this in the near future, and this is where I would kind of hesitate a wee little bit and go, well, hey, you know, like, you know, this is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty decent for the price, for sure. But if Fountain gets kicked down to 1, it's rough. Labyrinth for $50. You can get essentially a tier 1 deck minus Big Welcome Labyrinth itself. So you're gonna have to spend what, like $15 a piece, so another $45. Almost $100. Now, I mean, obviously, Chaos Angels, an entirely different, you know, subject matter that you are going to have to factor in and consider. But okay, Kashtira for $50. That's a little bit pricey, but okay. You get an entire Scareclaw deck for $40 minus Vicious Estrade. I think that's hilarious at this point in time. Hey man, the stuff becomes cheaper and cheaper. Also, you can get an entire Exosister deck now for essentially $40 minus Zeus. Okay, wow, you know, they really are doing pretty decent here with budgeting this. Thurion, $30. I mean, once again, that's not horrible. Blue Eyes, $25. That's a little, I don't like that as much. You can get Adventure for $25. I mean, that's not horrible. Actually, I kind of like that. With the Faithful reprint, you can get your Dynamorphia core for $15, Liebermancer for $10, Draco Slayers for $10, Blackwings for $10, DDDs for $6 or $7. You get an entire Ninja deck for $5. It's actually not bad. You can get the whole Ice Jade deck for $5, and an Amazonist core for $4. I mean, once again, if you're already planning on picking up something, like, you know, I kind of want to get ninja cards for $5. I don't care, like, if you're a competitive player or a casual player. This is the kind of stuff that people look into and go, hey, you know, I can actually have fun with this. Now, quarter centuries. You know, you're going to notice a trend here. I mean, the big three here are obviously the Stardust, the Dark Magician, and the Black Rose. I'm like, really? $10 for these? I mean, you got a bunch of $5 ones down here, but let's be honest here for a second. Minus, you know, this thing. The collectability in these is what it is. The thing is, like, there's so many of these, though, that spending the $10 to get the guarantee, I mean, you're not even guaranteed to open an entire case of 10s and get what you're looking for. And I think that's a little bit rough in and itself, the fact that you're just like, oh, hey, you know, I can open all this product. I think that these are going to be the hard carry this year. And a lot of people are like, I don't want to buy 10s. I'm going to just cancel my pre-order. Big mistake. These are where the value is. Trust me on that. Secret Rares. Lubellions are $20. You know, there might not be a pot of prosperity in this set. Or, you know, some generic-esque staple card. But there are incredibly good cards in here. And those good cards are going to be the things that are going to attempt to carry this set. And, I mean, Lubellion is the one. Fenrir, as well, I think it's going to be a shame if we lose this. Blazing Cartesia for $10. That helps out. The branded structure deck gets even more value. Illusion of Chaos is $10. Labyrinth, like, all these secret rares, these are all super affordable. And that's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Players want right now. You can get a news reporter for $4. All right, you can get Destructive Daruma Cannons at $3. You can Flaunderies has been topping regionals at the moment. All right, the deck is doing fantastic on the regional circuit, and people won't even bat an eye at this. They're going to look at the advent and they're going to be like, oh, that's terrible. No, that's another opportunity for players to top competitively. All right, you want these cards to be way more available. See, we even hit the 99-cent mark here with all of the extra stuff that you can pick up in here. You know, if you even just want the subtle upgrades, spending $1 for a card that you want in the lower end department, I think it's fine. And then, of course, we have ultra rares back here. I mean, the biggest things here, and I love this, by the way. The Time Thief card is $1 and the Spiral card is 50 cents. Same thing with the Camelot. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think the Time Thief card is that good. I think the value is right here in Double Agent. I think this card's pretty cool. And then, of course, I mean, it's all just runic cards from this point on. Cool news is you can get all your upgrades you want for literally 50 cents a piece. Hubble Lentis, 50 cents. Illegal Knight, 50 cents. Like, this is a fantastic... If you'd already picked up your stuff from the last set, congratulations. You just have all of your value in front of you. I'm actually quite impressed with the value spread that they've got going on here. Also, I don't even know why they needed a reprint. Shark Drake Vice. But look at all these quarters all day long on all of these supers. All right, amazing. Also, Fire Opal Head here getting a super. All of the Ground Xeno players out here actually happy. And Salesman actually did get a super. I do highly recommend picking this up as a pickup. It's one of those cards that might not see immediate play, or you might not have an immediate use for it. But it is such a good have for collection purposes. Also 25 cents. That's the good part. Rares are also in the 25-cent department. Look at this. You have so much good value here. Somebody's gonna be like, Robbie, stop pushing, you know, the low rarity stuff. I mean, I'm just making people fully aware this should have been Terrors of the Overroot. I'm so disappointed in Konami. I'm just giving a quick shout out here to this stuff, going, hey, you know, if you're looking at singles, you know, this time through, the value is actually astronomical, and that's what you want, right? So use discount code MCO40 on Gamer's Choice. Save on your purchase. Take advantage of these pretty crazy prices, because this is amazing. We'll talk more through Kong's cards. Remember, Kong's also has pre-sales up as well. Discount code MCO40 will work for you on that side of the water as well. So something else to consider there as well. So what in the world else is going on back here? I have a couple other things I want to look at here. So Noble Knights of the Round Table. Keep in mind, Camelot has an interaction with this, and my first initial thought was, please tell me nobody's actually coming on over here and looking at Noble Knights of the Round Table going, today's the day I pick these up. I looked at these and I'm like, yeah, good thing. Nothing budged on this card. And I think this is actually insane that these didn't move. So good job, community, for not going through here and buying up Noble Knights of the Round. Now, quick fixes have exceeded my expectations even more. We are at $80, $85, $90. Spiral Big Reds. I love the fact that the German ones, nice. I'm glad that these are available for $5. Double Helixes. Here we go again. We're up to $11. It never stops. I don't get it. Super Agents up to 3 to 4s. How tough are you? $1. And rescue missions are over $1 now. I will give the community one thing when it comes to this deck. This is a fan favorite, and it amazes me every single time we see the giant movements on this, and it's because of this card right here. Not only do we get the new card, there's a lot of speculation for future ban list here, that something's going to erupt, something's going to change, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere here, we're just going to see a return back to a Spiral format. I don't think that's going to happen, but I will give it to the community. They love and treasure this deck so very much. Maybe we'll actually see something actually come out of this. But hey, good news. Quick fix to the moon, as per usual. So, that's all we have for today. But Robbie, there's so many other things moving in the market. Yeah, I know. buckle up. We got a lot of things to discuss. It's almost like the tins were made to give us a whole lot of things to discuss. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.